where no one is judged by the color of their skin or their sexual orientation or even by their immigration status, but only by the content of their character. It is the dream of national parks, preserving wilderness for all people for all time. And it's the dream of a place on earth where all who are tired or poor or yearning to breathe free are welcome. It is a dream for our country, really for our world, that's never completely fulfilled and always out in front of us. And it's a difficult dream. It's a challenge that demands great faith, commitment, and hard work that often takes place in unseen corners of history. In fact, I announce to you that the shining city on the hill is not even usually found up on the hill, but down in the difficult valleys and shadowed streets of our society. That's where the dream lives and the beauty of America is found. America was made beautiful when men and women from congregational churches headed south during and after the Civil War to start churches and schools and universities for freed blacks. America was made beautiful by congregational missionaries who chose to get arrested to protest the removal of the Cherokee Nation. America was made beautiful by soldiers and sailors willing to give their lives to end fascism, and by the courage of blacks and whites who put their lives on the line to end segregation. And America is made beautiful whenever anyone, anywhere, chooses to speak up and take action to care for our neighbors and promote justice and liberty for all people. You know, we've forgotten that Winthrop's image of a city on a hill was not based on military power or economic wealth, but on gospel values like mercy, love, and justice. The guiding behaviors he described in his immensely long sermon were things like sharing all things in common so that no one would have need, that's the kind of society he envisioned us creating. Forgiveness of debts in the spirit of the biblical Jubilee. And love of both neighbors and, he said, enemies. That is our call. That was the society that he envisioned us creating out there on their way to the new world. Using his own words, in the great city on the hill, he said, our task is this: to follow the counsel of Micah, to do justly, to love mercy, to walk humbly with our God. For this end, he said, we must be knit together in this work as one body. We must entertain each other in brotherly, and I will add sisterly, affection. We must be willing to abridge ourselves of our superfluities for the supply of others' necessities. We must uphold a familiar commerce together in all meekness, gentleness, patience, and liberality. We must delight in each other, make others' conditions our own. Rejoice together, mourn together, labor and suffer together, always having before our eyes our commission and community in the work as members of the same body. So shall we keep the unity of the Spirit in the bond of peace. That was Winthrop's city on the hill. That is what we aspire to be as a society, as a nation. So this 4th of July weekend, during a time when our nation's flaws may seem more evident than its gifts to many of us, may we remember the dream of the city on the hill and the gospel values that shine through it. And may we have the courage to live like those people of faith who came before us, who dared to believe that the city of dreams is possible. O beautiful, for heroes proved in liberating strife, who more than self their country loved, and mercy more than life. America, America, may God thy gold refine, till all success be nobleness and every gain divine. Amen.